So we're going to cut this steak for this evening. It's about 2 inches thick. A little bit of fat on this piece, quite a bit actually, but my wife doesn't eat that much, so we're going to cut it down there and maybe cut off some of this fat and give that to the chickens. I got a pan heating up to my right. So this looks like a good steak, at least for me, you know. Take a look at that. Put that in a pan. Try to get the other one over here so here's the other one. That's pretty good. I'll trim some fat off of it. That's in about 3 tablespoons of butter. And put some salt on this side. We'll get some salt on the other side. Himalayan Pink Salt, after through that, because it comes from in the earth and tunnels and stuff, and it's better than sea salt because sea salt actually has a lot of microplastics in it on the beaches. Every beach in the world has microplastics in it. We don't want those in our body, but probably 100% of us do have microplastics all over the world in our bodies, which is affecting our health. So let's see, I'm on 3 level heat out of 10, and so I'm kind of slow cooking this. I'll be flipping it. I think I'll flip it now. I'll flip it one side, kind of cook it a little bit, and then I'll cook it a little bit more back to the same side after I cook this top side. So that way it's cooked thoroughly enough, because sometimes the red stuff comes to the surface. Good to actually cook it twice on the same side. But I think it's best. Don't want it too red. Had good and red last time, but that was a little bit too red in some spots, so I put it back in the pan and cook it and ate again a little bit later. No limit on this carnivore diet. Just eat till you're full. Steak, not carbs. So I'm trying to do pretty much all, as I say, meat. Have a little bit of turkey meat, actually sliced lunch meat, organic, and then have organic ground beef. I watched a little video today on Carrie and Jen's channel, Homestead How, and actually their daughter's channel, Emma, and they made beef jerky with organic beef from Costco. That's where I get this steak from, and we used to buy the organic beef there, but we use the organic grass-fed that we got here locally. most of the time a bunch in the freezer, so using that. But yeah, they made jerky with that ground beef and just salt, and they smoked it in the smoker for a couple hours or so, 2 or 3 hours, about 3 hours I think, and it turned out really good. And so check out Homestead How channel, because they're pretty much the ones that really inspired me to get rolling on this diet here in the last 100 days or so. I've been kind of working into it slowly, I guess, through the mid to late summer and fall, and then the last 100 days, which actually takes us back to October or so, which is about when I really started getting into cooking some good steaks and figuring out which one was the cheapest cut, keeping a budget in mind for the season, and not into chicken too much because it seems to give me problems before a couple 3 hours goes by. So we'll see about that later. But we have chicken eggs, and that's pretty new in the last 6 months or so, since 8 months or so, since our chickens started producing eggs. So we actually get eggs to 2 other families and have enough for us every day, 7 days a week, and producing pretty good. So I'm going to turn this beef on this side a little bit, cook that, or I might stick it in the oven and broil it a little bit. I'm not too keen on that right now. Let's just get this done. Okay, so I did lightly cook it on this side, and kind of lightly cooked it on this side. Now I'm going to turn it up to 6, which is pretty warm, from 3 and a half. And well, I might turn it up to 7, I guess. And then we're going to kind of braise it. We'll be slow cooking it here. Don't want to cook too long. Kind of hungry. It's getting a little bit late. So let's see if we can do this. Get it browned on the other side. So we slow cooked it, and then we're browning that other side. Then we're going to brown this side and flip it around the pan a little bit. Get that redness cooked out of it. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's real tasty. So let's see, I'm going to try and make some other recipes. Use my ground beef next, late in the week, and we'll go from there. Appreciate you watching, and maybe I'll cut some for you in a little bit, and it'll end the video.